Well, Cap was talking about this when we were first beginning, that it feels like a TV show. A lot of these issues remind me of like binge watching the animated series, where it's like you'll have like a couple episodes of gold, and then you'll have one just weird episode where it's like, okay, that has nothing to do with Batman. Like, why would you write that? And it feels like that.
It's like the Nostradamus episode.
Yeah.
But you get a bunch of them. I forgot about this Mekros guy, codename Mekros.
Yeah.
That is the most 90s thing.
Well, see, I think we have to stop at a top 5, Kareem. I don't think we can nail down exactly what the most 90s thing is, because they're going to different places, right? You can't say Mikros over the guy with the Cyclops visor who's got the American flag head.
I'm
like,
pretty sure there's
I don't know which one is more 90s than the other. That is equal 90s cheese nonsense. Mikros is one of my favorite things in this book, ironically.
I'm pretty sure there's a top 10 most 90s things in KnightQuest Watch Mojo video that is on YouTube, and it's probably like 5 years old at this point.
Oh, well, I need to make my own version of that because it'll be better. But
you're not wrong.
Sorry, that was mean. Did you guys have what I did where we're watching Mikros get suited up, and I'm like, oh, is this Jean-Paul Valley? I thought he was already in his suit. Did you guys have that? And then when he suited up, I'm like, why did I spend 4 pages watching this generic RoboCop guy get dressed? And then he gets dressed, and then he turns into one of my favorite things because he has the same like 5 phrases like you press a button on a toy and it just cycles through them. and it's like he has these wise sayings that he says, and it's like these macho things where he's like, you know, if you don't have fear, then you can accomplish anything or whatever. And I messaged Austin, and I was like, this guy got all of his quotes out of the Reader's Digest. Only the Phoenix survives chaos. And then he's in 2 issues, says the same 5 things over and over again. And eventually I started just skipping his dialogue because I knew what it all was.
I did that too, because I was like, it's just the same thing. I don't care. I don't care if he's saying Jesus is a friend of mine for the 8th time. I know what he says.
And then it got really jarring when suddenly he just started talking like a person.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out what he was. I was like, is he Well, I guess the idea, and again, that's the parallel with Jean-Paul Valley, right? Is that he has his own programming, but the difference is he did it to himself?
Yeah, his phrases are the codes that like put him into the next programming thing.
Oh, is that the idea?
I thought was a little on the nose when Jean-Paul Valley was like, he's on a program like me. But
like me?
He knows what his programming is, unlike me.
Yeah, that's where we're just giving the thematic analysis on the page, and I'm like, dude, I could have figured that out. Like, give me a little bit of credit while I'm reading your book.
We're very upfront about that stuff for some reason.
It's comics. I'm sure some of that is we're trying not to leave out the 10-year-olds.
It's the 90s. You got to be thematic to the extreme.
Roboter says, this guy looks ready for Cobra.
I mean, yeah. He could be. He's Destro.